Well, here I'm outside, and I thought I would take advantage of a little bit of warmth. But it started raining, so I'm hiding under the eaves. So we've started on, where are we? Judges. We're starting into Judges. We're reading Judges 1 and 2. And here we'll pick up what we were talking about yesterday within 2 generations. They had let go of Yahweh. And what we're going to discover here in Judges is we're going to see them. The Lord looked at the fact that they didn't obey him. They didn't drive out the nations that they were supposed to drive out. So he decided to remove the fear that he had put in them, and to allow them to dig in and actually stay. And then he was going to use them really to cause the heart of Israel to turn to him, and no matter how much it would take. And we look at this and we consider again his patience and his faithfulness. Because how many judges were there? How many times was it that the people lapsed into unfaithfulness to him? And how many times did he have to allow other nations to take dominance over them? How many heroes did he have to rise up? How many times did they have to turn to him and cry out to him to be rescued? And he never turned around and said, are you guys kidding? This is the 10th time. You gotta, no, there's no way you're gonna just forget me. He didn't do that. Very patient, and the whole idea was to turn their heart permanently to him. And every single time that they cried out, he went to them. This is such an important place for us to be here in looking at this and understanding this, that here we're facing COVID-19, and a lot of people want to consider it's the judgment of God upon the earth, and I would say it's more of a call to his people to turn to him, to turn back to him. Because to be honest, most of us live a life that doesn't require any faith. We've become very religious, and we go to church, we do everything that's expected of us. It's like we punch in, we have this. Some of you wouldn't even understand that, but a time card thing where we punch in and we put in the amount of time that we think we need to, and we don't understand the dynamic relationship that we've been called into. We're missing this whole thing, this incredible relationship of love and security and peace that we have with him, and just the zest of life, the joy of life that we have because of him. And instead we want to reduce it down to a religious thing. But when we go through these tough times, we just like what Israel went through with Judges, we end up calling out to him. We seek his face, and every time he's faithful. He is faithful. And here he's given an opportunity. He's calling his church back to him, that we would understand that our reliance isn't upon a world system. We're members, we're citizens of the kingdom, and we operate according to the kingdom system. And we need to let go of our dependence on a world system and operate according to his principles and the relationship that he's called us into. This is absolutely vital and important for us to get to this place. So right now, the whole church should be calling out to him. The whole church should be seeking his face. The whole church should be renewing ourselves in our relationship with him. And we'll see it change. We'll see everything change around us. And we'll come into a greater revelation of who he is, what his heart is, and how much he loves us. So, I just want to encourage you. Get on your knees, pray, call out to him. Let's repent. Let's repent of our unfaithfulness to him. Even if you've never worshipped another God, we've been unfaithful because have we included him in our lives? Have we surrendered our lives? Are we walking with him, or are we expecting him to walk with us? When we have problems, are we turning to him, who is our everything, or are we looking for other sources? Good questions. Very good questions. Maybe too early in the morning. Good questions. Listen, you guys be blessed today. Honestly, seek his face. Let's do it together. and let's see this world saved from this horrible thing that's going on. God bless.